Do you know that most farms fail not because of bad input, bad weather, bad land? Do you know that? Yes, of course. Those are realities of people. Are all the things that make farm fail, all right? And I'm here to share with you today, all right? So welcome to another edition of Farm Advice section with Jonathan Stewart. It's going to be back with another discussion. So today I want to talk about how to build a motivated farm team. Yes, and a successful farm is not it's not done by just a single person. People must work with you, to ensure that they support your vision and carry out different activities so that success can come about. So it means the entire process has to do with working with people, and in this, vision is critical and required in this process. Crops or your livestock on your farm can grow as well as the people who take care of them. You have to remember that, as a farmer, greatest asset is a motivated team. A team that is motivated is a great asset that you have to succeed. So whether you employ, a family member, casual laborers or permanent workers, you have to know that a motivated team is more productive, is more reliable, more committed to the farm success. So here are a few things you need to know, in terms of how to build a very, very motivated farm team in order to achieve the success that you desire. One thing you need to know and do is always to set clear expectations. All right, everyone working with you on your team must be aware about your expectations. What do that mean? You need to be able to give everyone their responsibilities so that they are aware of what they're supposed to do. That's the first thing. And then you also need to be able to tell them how you want the work to be done, and what's the timeline that you expect for each activity to be carried out. With that kind of structure and engagement, you are building a motivated team, because what will happen is that you will reduce confusion and increase or improve productivity. Number two thing you need to also do in order to have a motivated team is to treat everyone with respect. And this is very important. You have to make sure that everyone is respected, despite their educational background or level, cultural or ethnic background, all right, religious background, or even the nature of the job they do. You have to make sure that everyone has some kind of respect for you. Not because you are the boss, so probably you just treat them or do them anyhow, to show that you are the boss. That is going to undermine their motivation. This is why you need to also know, as someone who is a farmer and owns a farm, you need to know that people work harder when they feel valued. So the way you treat them in terms of the respect you give them, all right, will make them feel that they are valued and they will work harder. And here are some very simple ways to show respect to your workers. Always speak politely to them, to everyone. There should be that culture of politeness, so that they feel that they are also human and valued as well, and you consider them as key player on your team. And you should always learn to listen to the ideas and concerns. Whenever they raise some concerns or ideas they bring forth, you should be able to listen, because like that they will feel that they're part of the team and they're contributing ideas, and and the success that will come will be a collective share. You need to be able to provide some safe working environment, so people feel safe to speak, people feel safe to interact, to do all the things that are befitting. And then you do not forget to pay wages fairly and on time. Pay people based upon the criteria in terms of fairness and timely, so that they feel that their labor is not going in vain. They are getting reward in a manner and form that befit what they are also giving in terms of their skills and talent and time. Understand that respect creates loyalty and trust. But three things you also need to do to have a motivated team is to recognize good performance. This is very important. If people work well, you need to recognize them. You need to appreciate. There's a good job done, you need to appreciate them. So what do? You thank them whenever they do something good. You praise them in front of the team, so that someone feels that, oh yes, so others can be motivated to also work harder and also come true. And at times you can offer some, reward for a good job. You need to know that, appreciation motivates people to maintain high performance. I want you to remember that and keep it at the back of your mind. And when you appreciate people who work for you on the team, they are motivated, to always perform, better. Number four thing you need to do is also to lead by example. This is important as well. At times you need to be able to work, alongside the team so they know that you are also concerned about this vision and you are also committed, to the process of success. So, at times, join them. Yeah. Do not just only give instruction and sit back, and most times just see them do the job. Sometimes when they see you involved, they feel motivated, they feel that this is a very important thing to you, and it's dearly to your heart, because even your own time you put in and everything will communicate a message that indeed this is very, very important to you, and they have to make sure they meet your expectation. Always have to show the standard that you expect. If you need people to be on time, you also need to be on time. And if you want people to do a good job, you always need to show them and do it along with them so they know how to expect them to do it. And then number five thing you need to do is to invest in training. All right, when people are working, they need skills to perform well. So you always need to teach them, the best ways to grow crops, the best way to take care of poultry, activities, the best way, to manage disease. Yes. And you need to understand that skilled workers, make fewer mistakes, and they can also produce better results. So, as a farmer or farm owner, you have to, remember to take care of the people who work on your farm, and then they will take care of your farm. Because if you take care of them, they will take care of your farm, and then the result you want, you will get it. Yes, because strong team grows, strong harvest. So if you want the best harvest, if you're looking forward for the best harvest, you got to grow a strong team.